Hey everybody, I am live. I want to welcome you to This and That with Denise Jordan. If you're new to my channel, I teach women to make wise home health and beauty decisions. And today I am in Barnes& Noble in Memphis, Tennessee, and we are doing a book signing for my granddaughter. I am so excited. I just cannot tell you how excited I am. This is her first book signing, and people are coming in. So many people are coming in. I don't know how to turn this camera around. Wait, here we go. I'm going to turn it around and let you take a look at what's going on. Hang on. Well, that didn't work, so let me figure out how to do that. Okay, let me turn it around and just point it toward her. Get this over here. I got two people on and the thing is going crazy here. Let's try to get this out. All right, so now let's see if I can get it turned around. Okay, here we go. So sorry to be such a bonehead today, but I'm acting like a grandmother. But here's Jordan, and she is signing books for some of the people that are here. And I'm acting like a grandmother today. You see how discombobulated I was trying to get that doggone camera situated. So these are people that are here, and these are other people coming in. People are actually in line to buy her book. Look at that. This is amazing. And then she's got family that drove up from Alabama to come. So just look at that. So it is just so nice. Look at all these people are here to celebrate her. So I'm going to just move out of the way and just try to move around a little bit. So one of the things that I always say, I always ask people, what are you passing on? And I loved to write when I was a kid, and then I like to speak publicly. And then my daughter also does those same things, and now her daughter is doing that. Let me show you one of Jordan's pop-ups. Let's see, I'll turn it around. This is one of her pop-ups, and her newest book is The Confident Club, and her goal is to try to help advocate for teens, help them become more confident. And so look at that cute little symbol. That's the logo there. So creating a better world through confident girls. Jordan Ashley Green. Isn't that kind of cool? And she's a teen advocate, author, and national speaker. You can't invite her to come, but here she is, right there. There's my husband over there. Those of you that follow me will recognize him. So he's over there. And then that's my daughter and her husband. And my son, Jill's twin brother, is over there. The tall guy in the pink shirt. That's my daughter's twin. And you can just see there's lots of people here. And Jordan was worried that nobody would come. She's like, what if nobody shows up? It's kind of like on a live stream. What if nobody shows up? And certainly gratified when they do. So yeah, so Jordan was diagnosed with ADD when she was in like the 6th grade and had a lot of trouble with learning, and when they figured out what it was, she realized she just learned differently. There was nothing wrong with her, but she just learned differently. And once they were able to tap into what her learning needs were, they started to sort themselves out. So she wrote her book, The Gift of Difference, so that other kids who had the same problem would know that they're not alone. So, and like I said, look at all these people that are here. I just can't believe it. I mean, look at all these people. They're in line to buy her book. And and then they want to hear her talk. She's going to talk about 2:30. Yeah. She's going to talk about 2:30, and I'll try to make sure to get that on camera too, because she's going to tell a little bit about her story. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. Who's out there? Is any of my regular crew out there today? You guys heard me talk about my family and my granddaughter from time to time, and now you're getting to actually see some of them. And she was just so surprised. She just can't get over how many people are here. People are taking her business card. Let me show you. That's her business card right there, and it says invite me, and she will come and speak at your organization. So there she is again. So Trisha's out there. Hey, Trisha. Yes, she's going to speak about her book at 2:30. So probably in about another 10 minutes or so, she's going to speak about her book. She's going to tell a little bit about her journey. So that's why people are sitting down, because they expect to hear something hopefully amazing. And of course, I think it's amazing whether that actually is or not. So hey, I have been bobbling this doggone iPad around something awful too. You know, usually when I'm doing a live stream, I've got it situated. It's set down. It's like in one place. So you can see that I am not used to doing a live stream where the device is moving around. So, you know, the playback is going to be a hot mess. But, hey, right now, those of you that are riding with me live, thank you for joining. And you know, we are always so proud of our families. So like I said, I'm being very grandmotherly today. So, and then it's all about the pink thing. So she wanted us to wear pink. You can see she's got pink all over her table. So this is her other grandmother, and you can see she's got on pink floral. So she's in her pink, and then there her business cards are in pink. Her pop-up is in pink. I guess that's what we call that banner, like a little pop-up. So those are the people that are here in her crew are all wearing pink, and then some of the other girls who just came, they also have on pink. Hi, how you doing? You can come right on over to get your book signed.
Thank you.
I guess I should be helping greet people, and I'm so busy trying to do Facebook Live. So I'm trying to turn the camera on. There we go. This is just so nice, though. Just so nice. Just really glad that everyone has turned out. So I was saying that she'd been diagnosed with ADD, and once she figured out what she needed to do, it has been just helpful. Just so helpful. Yeah. So helpful. And one of the things that she talks about is that when she was trying to figure out what was wrong in school, her teachers were giving her more homework, they said work harder, her parents were told to work harder. When they found out that harder wasn't the problem, differently was what was needed. So yeah, Trisha, she's got a great turnout. I had a couple of book signings in my day, and I have not had a turnout this good. Not by any means have I ever had a turnout this good. I mean, people are like, people are like really lined up, waiting to get in to buy a book. So yes. There's lots of people here. Waiting to get a book. So this is just really nice. Just really nice. Are you able to get them online? Yes, you can. Let me turn this around. I believe you can get them from Amazon. Can they get the books online?
Yes.
So here, if you want to tell people how they can do it.
I don't know where my phone is.
in my purse probably.
Hello, hello. Yes, so you can get the book online. You can either go to Amazon.com you can go to Amazon.com and you can research Joyce Ashley Green and her beautiful days will come up, or you go to Barnes and Noble and that will be you be able to find it.
So yeah, Trisha, this is my daughter Jill. So yeah, this is the cool. Oh, Miss V is on. So hey V, good to see you too. My purse is on that. Okay. So yeah, so we're just having a good time today. There's lots of people out, lots of friends, and this particular friend here. This particular friend here is Michonne, and Michonne came up from Alabama to join us for the book signing, and she was very instrumental. Here's the camera. She was very instrumental in helping get the book published. So yes, so Miss V is on, as well as Trisha from The Life I'm Trying to Love is on. So yeah, we're doing YouTube Live, so these are some of the people that roll with me on YouTube.
So glad that you guys are
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys doing that too. So yeah. So Trisha said you're gonna get one for your granddaughter. Great. So who else is on? Is that? You know what, guys? I don't have my computer glasses on today, so I can barely see who's on. But there is a huge. Let me show you. Look at this. Wait, let me get in the right position. So now you see the problem of trying to do YouTube Live with a device that moves around. So I'll go this way in front of, so there. So you can see people that are in line to sign. There we go. Somehow or another I had zoomed out, so now I've been able to zoom that back in. So yeah, there she is. So what book is it? This particular book that she's signing is called The Confidence Club, but she's also got one called The Gift of Difference, and it's about when she was diagnosed with learning difficulty. So, yeah, so it looks like this family here has bought one of each. This one is the Confidence Club.
Kayla, K-A-Y-L-A.
So this is the Confidence Club right here. And then it looks like the little girl's brother has a copy of The Gift of Difference. Let me see that one. Yeah, that's the difference that he's got. Oh, buffering. Oh, I'm sorry. And it could just be, you know, me moving all around.
Although I'm married in Jordan.
But yeah.
I know.
There's lots of people over here.
It's a good name.
So she's going to be doing her talk in a minute. And then when she does, I'll let you guys hear that. So yeah, I'm doing a grandmother thing today. I am just being real proud. Okay, so it's better now, so I'm glad of that. Will, what time is it? How much? 2:30. Okay, so she should be starting any minute now to do her talk.
I wanted you to know that Val from the Literacy Council is standing behind the book stand is going to be Facebook Live and require literacy.
Oh, okay.
You can share that. Let's see.
This is one lady here that I just met, and she's from the Literacy Council of Collierville, and all of the proceeds from today's book are going to be donated to the Literacy Council, I believe. Yeah. And then there's someone else here from the Literacy Council that's going to be here too, and they're doing Facebook Live as well.
On the Collierville Literacy Council Facebook page.
Yes, so great. So thank you. So yes, so she should be getting ready to do that talk right now. So yes, yes, Mom, this is Tiffany's mom. Oh hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Just chilling, just like
So many people. Oh, hi. How are you? Good to see you.
how are you?
How you doing? How are you? How you doing?
Yes, my dad. Tiffany's mom.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
My twin brother.
Son Hannah can knock his set over on live TV. I suppose I can do it too, but it's not too bad. You guys think I'm totally crazy today. But I just thought this was a good occasion to go live. So, yeah. And I want to thank you guys for joining me for this as well. You know, it is just kind of crazy, and I was trying to wait for her to get started so I could do it, but there's so many people in line to buy her book that you might have to wait a minute for them to be able to, before she gets started. So, I suppose that's a good problem to have, huh? A good problem to have. I'm trying to manage so many things.
I'm Penny from the Letters and Council. Thank you. Congratulations.
Oh, somebody just came over and stood like right in front of me.
I should to your
Okay.
I'm going to do
All right. So. All right. Guys, there's so many people here. I was hoping she'd be able to go ahead and get started. There's even someone from the meeting here. Yeah, the lady right there on the end. And her son has been learning differences, so that's why she's here today. She wanted to hear. So, yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to be able to wrap this up, but I wanted you to be able to hear her before I did that. And I'm getting a lot of buffering. There we go. Lots of buffering. There's even someone from the meeting here. That lady there in the end in the green shirt, she's from the media. So can you believe that? I am just so surprised. This many people that have turned out. She's 15. This is her first book. Yeah, B, she has got a great turnout. Can you believe this? Yeah, it's so exciting. So Rebecca, this is so exciting, and thank you so much for just jumping on and joining me because I act like a grandmother today. That's exactly what we're doing. I think she's going to go ahead and get started though, because some people can only do this for such a short time. But look at the line. I'm just panning around so you can kind of see the line. Look at that. I've had several book signings, and I never had this kind of turnout. Never. There's my daughter's husband, George Stanley. Other people, there's my son and my husband, Jim's twin, and my husband. So, it's typical the way they got last hand and all that kind of thing.
Is your camera done? All right.
Here she's taking a picture with somebody showed up in an AKA. Yes, yeah, Trisha, there's a lot of people that are here. So I think she's about to go ahead and okay, B, you're out shopping. You can check that later. What?
Kanika. Can't stay. Everybody else is in front of me. She can sign you.
going to speak any minute, and then I'll get this wrapped up. And I'm sure you guys are tired of me handling the crowd, but I don't want to shut it down and then have to do another one. So I wanted to just do one live stream. But it's been such a fun day. Such a fun day. So far. Such a fun day. Just never would have imagined that I'd be at a food site for my 15-year-old granddaughter. Just never imagined. But here I am. So one lady just watered some flowers.
So pretty. And we've got a couple books for you to sign, but if you want to wait until we can sign them out. Okay, all right. All right.
So she's got 2 books.
See the children?
I'll show you here. I'll show you the books.
The Glancy children?
Let me. I'll get behind, and you can now focus down on the books. This is one of the books that she's done, and it's called The Confidence Club by Jordan Ashley Green. And it's about helping girls grow confident. And then the other one is The Gift of Difference, and that's that blue and yellow one, The Gift of Difference. I'll walk over to the counter, and I'll see if I can get one. Do you have a gift of difference? The difference?
I'm going to check on that now. Really?
Okay. They're running out of books. Can you believe that?
Is it?
But this is the Confidence Club right here. And you can get them on Amazon, or you can do barnesandnoble.com. So, and even this, the illustrator for the cover was a 16-year-old teen illustrator.
Ma'am, I'll let you know. I'll confirm it.
So, hi. So I'm just kind of showing all the people that are here. She's just got so much support today. I'm being a total grandma. So, thank you. So, looks like the gift of difference is out. So, I'm not sure what's that. So now you, if they might be out of the gift of difference.
I know. So
now you have some of your own in the
I know. I gave them up already.
Did you count them so they know what to do?
No, I can't worry about that right now.
Okay. All right. Yes, it's The Confidence Club is the name of the book. And here, I will, let me see it again. So let me see. Let me show it again. If they've got any more up here.
So I can see if we have. Sure. No problem. All right, girl. I'll call you back. Are you going to? You're going to? What's
Here's her name, Jordan Ashley Green. And there's the Confidence Club. And you can go on barnesandnoble.com or you can do Amazon. You can do it that way too. So yeah.
I don't. I live in the
So yes, please get with your grandmother. That'd be so nice. And just hopefully they can be inspired to write as well. So now the store has sold all the ones they have, and then she had her own set up their own. But how they're going to keep track of who bought, whose books are whose, I don't know. But Jill said we'll worry about that later. I mean, isn't this a great problem to have? What a great problem to have. So they're checking the mic, and as soon as they get the mic up, then she'll be on to do her thing. So yeah. So are you guys seeing that I'm totally geeking out? Just totally geeking out. You guys haven't seen me this note before, have you? Yeah, it's a great problem to have. A great problem to have. So they're trying to figure out what's going on with the mic, because right now it's not, and they're struggling to get that done. So as soon as they get the mic check done, then she'll do her talk. So And you know what? I guess all the other live streams that I've done have served me well today because I'm like, okay, so what are we going to talk about? I hadn't planned to talk this long, and here we are. So what are you guys doing today? What's on your reading list? I'm hoping that one of Jordan's books will be on your reading list coming up soon.
So we're going to go ahead and
So, I think this is the last signing we're going to do for a little bit.
yeah, I'm
while they get the mic started. So I think they've got the mic working. Is she doing it? I don't know. I missed it. Whatever it was, I missed it. Most of the proceeds from today, though, are going to be... Most of the proceeds from today are going to be donated to the Literacy Council here in Collierville, Tennessee, which is like a little suburb of Memphis.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Jill Jordan Green. I'm the proud mother of Jordan Ashley Green. And I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to her very first Barnes & Noble book signing. So this has been an emotional day for Mom. But I want to bring my husband up because I'm only 50% responsible. This is my husband, Carlton Green. And we just want to say thank you guys. You guys are truly a part of the village that has supported Jordan and helped her come into this fine young lady she is today. We believe in the village, and so we ask everybody to come out. If we asked you to wear pink, it was just really to show support and say that you stand with her. So I'm going to let Jordan give a few words, but before we do, there are a few people we want to say thank you to. And the first person... So Jordan has a lot of people in her village, but this first person is going to go to Miss Melanie. Come on up, Melanie. She's the president of the Girl Scouts. So Melanie is the president of the Girl Scouts, Heart of the South, and has just taken a love to Jordan. She believes in her, supports her, and she is leading the charge in helping girls become dynamic leaders. And so we just created a certificate, and it's called Support Champion. And that means you champion and support Jordan her dreams. So we want to say thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. And I didn't have pink, but I wore a Girl Scout shirt that says, when women support women, great things happen.
That's right.
And we're proud to call her a Girl Scout.
That's right. Absolutely. That's right. Thank you. And is Mr. Sullivan still here? Mr. Sullivan is Jordan's principal. And he was also here earlier today. And it just shows how the people in Jordan's life have just stepped up and supported her. And so we had this for him. And Miss Jennifer, she is the manager here, the community manager here at Barnes & Noble. And she found out about Jordan's story. And she just fell in love with it. You'll hear about it in a few minutes. And she decided that she needed to give Jordan a platform to share with others. So we want to thank her for allowing this to happen. So let's give her a hand. And we have one more special person. This person actually drove in from Huntsville, Alabama. She's a very good friend of mine, but Porter Jordan's Village. And she actually helped Jordan publish her second book. So I want you to come forward, Miss Nashawn. All the way from Huntsville. So many sleepless nights around this book called The Confidence Club, which we don't have any more of right now. And she also found us a team illustrator to help with Jordan's book as well. So she's just dynamic and phenomenal, so thank you. Thank you. Jordan, I'm going to let you say a few words.
Okay, can everybody hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, as you may know, I am Jordan Ashley Green. I'm a 15-year-old teen author, advocate, and public speaker. And I just want to thank you guys all for being here again. It is so amazing how this wish turned into a goal and then it turned into reality. I've been wanting my book to be in Barnes & Noble since I was 12 years old. And for this to happen right now is kind of a surreal experience. I'm still not sure if it's really happening. I want to thank Barnes & Noble again for believing in a young person like me and giving me a platform to share my story and have my book here. I also want to thank my school, Briarcrest, for embracing me and supporting me through this journey. I also want to thank the Girl Scouts for teaching me what it means to be a girl. A go-getter, innovator, risk-taker, and leader. And I want to thank Ms. Michon again for helping me publish my second book and finding an amazing teen illustrator. So, I bet you guys are all wondering how this happened in the first place. Why did I even publish a book? Well, I became an author by accident. One day, I just started failing in school and found myself sad, depressed, and unsure. I had constant anxiety and was crying all the time. I couldn't remember what was taught in class, and I spent hours on homework every night. I would miss words and sentences, and even numbers and math problems. My parents encouraged me to try harder, and my teachers gave me extra work to do. None of this helped. After many tests and deliberations, it was concluded that I had a learning difference. I had ADD. Now, ADD is attention deficit disorder, and that meant that it was hard for me to pay attention in school and learn new things. I was relieved. You see, all this time, I thought I was dumb and slow and couldn't learn, but it really meant I just learned differently. The doctors told me I needed to identify what way that I learned best. Then it hit me. I can't be the only kid in the world who has a learning difference and who learns differently. And I didn't want all the other kids to go through this long journey that I did. So that's why I wrote my book called My Gift of Difference, which some of you guys have today. It teaches kids that learning differently is not a bad thing, and being different is not a bad thing either. My second book is called The Confidence Club. It's about a girl who moves to a new school and a new state, and how she deals with mean girls and bullies, and how she realizes that all she needs in life is confidence. Today, all the proceeds are going to the Collierville Literacy Council. And I want to thank all you guys for being here again. This is such an amazing event. Thank you so much. Anyone have any questions? Any questions so far? Yeah.
Jordan, what is the actual process of writing a book and then getting it published?
Well, okay, so the question was, how do you actually
Sorry about all the bad camera work, guys.
Well, first you need to know what it's going to be about, get an outline, and then time frames. Time frames are very important. Some people have been writing books for 2 years, right? And that's because we have to have time frames. So definitely what you want it to be about, time frames, and like templates. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
How did you come up with the idea for the second book?
The question was, how did I come up with the idea for the second book? Well, the second book is actually loosely based on my life. I've moved a couple times, and it can be hard. So I wanted to write this book to show that, and I've been down in my confidence as well. And I wanted to show girls how to be confident and how important it is in life. Thank you. Yes?
How long did it take you to write those books?
The question was, how long did it take me to write both books? The first book, I actually came up with the idea over Thanksgiving break in 6th grade, but the process takes like 2 months, a couple months, yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
How did you overcome your learning difference? Like what tools did you help you?
The question was, how did I overcome my learning difference? Well, learning differences stay with you through your whole life, but there is ways to cope with them and know what works for you. So the process is really trial and error. You know, for some kids it's sitting in front of the classes, getting extra time on tests, or getting different instructions. For me, I do sit in front of the class. I do get different instructions sometimes with my tests, and I do get extra time. Thank you. Yes.
I have a question actually for the parent, for your mom. How do you, and what would your suggestion be to a parent who has a child with a learning difference?
So that's a big question, right? Because we learned that 6.6 million kids have learning differences. So it's more common than we think. And the first thing I would say is listen to your kid. When Jordan started saying things were hard, we were like, try harder, study longer. She was getting more work. But that wasn't helping her, that was actually making it worse. And so first of all, listen to your kid because they know when something is wrong. And then get help. And you are the expert on your child. So when the teachers were telling us, there's nothing going on with Jordan. She's just not trying hard enough. She's not studying long enough. As a mom, I was like, no, something's happening. But they kept saying, well, she speaks well, right? She doesn't look like anything's wrong with her. I'm like, well, nothing is wrong with her. But there is something else going on. And so my husband and I were relentless, and we kept asking questions and kept asking questions and kept going to different doctors and psychologists when we finally got the diagnosis. So push. Don't let them tell you nothing's going on, because as the expert, you're the expert on your kid.
Any other questions?
Yeah. Jordan, I think if you could talk about how you break things down, I think that's important.
Okay.
Directions.
Yeah, break down directions.
Okay, so sometimes on tests or worksheets, I'll break the instructions down, because they're usually in a list form, and most instructions have like several different things I want you to do. But I usually like put them in a bullet point form, so I know exactly what's going on, and so I don't miss anything out or leave anything out. Any other questions? Yeah.
When's your next book coming out?
Actually, I don't know yet, but there will be a third one. I'm just not really sure what's going to come out, but be on the lookout for that. So, right here. Yes.
So you talked about finding your confidence, and young girls have that challenge all the time. It doesn't matter whether it's your body or whether what came out of your mouth, just that little voices in your head. It's not always a confident thing. What did you do? When was it that you discovered that you could be much more, could be who you was?
Okay. So the question was what was it that I did to be more confident or discover who I was? So I definitely talked to my mom about it, right? Because a lot of times girls internalize these feelings and these self-doubts, and we don't talk about it. And that's the reason why sometimes we struggle. So I'm like, all right, I can't keep this all on me. So I'm like, let's give it to my mom, she'll take care of it. So one thing I did was I actually recited affirmations daily. Now an affirmation is like a positive little maybe sentences you say to yourself. And mine was, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. And that makes a big difference. Because
trying to be quiet, but
there are a lot of times where I didn't feel that way. And my peers sometimes made fun of me. Adults didn't know how to talk to me about it, right? They said I was dumb or I was slow. And I was like, it's not true. I just have a learning difference. So I had affirmations daily. And I also changed the people I hung out with, because that's a really big thing. Sometimes we hang out with a bunch of negative people who are always getting down on us. And that's
I'm trying to be quiet, but girl,
so
I've been doing
switch my friend group, have some affirmations, and it's a process, but it gets there. Thank you.
What was that affirmation you said we couldn't hear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
So can you share that? So that's actually a Bible scripture. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Tell them what that means to you.
That's my daughter
to me,
over there.
it means that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. So I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of trying anything. And I'm wonderfully made, right? Like God didn't make a mistake on me. I'm just the way I'm supposed to be. And can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. I think it's kind of. And I'm just the way I'm made to be, right? So I'm not going to fear to try new things. I'm not going to fear to be myself. And I'm just going to live life to the fullest.
I'm on YouTube Live, and people keep asking about the editing process.
Excuse me?
Someone's asking about the editing process.
Editing process.
I can answer that question.
Okay, that's not the fun part at all.
So my mom's on. So this is my mom.
Hi,
Mom. And my dad came up. Where's my dad? From Fort Wayne, Indiana. My dad's back there. And I got my twin brother back here in the pink right here as well. And my son CJ is back there. Come on up, love, so we can see you as well. So these are also parts of Jordan's village. But so the editing process, like, you got to give that to somebody. Like, that's not what we do. We're the idea people. We have the idea, and then we get people. So Nishan was a big part of either editing the book or getting it to people who can. So you have to get somebody who knows what they're doing, and we have a great team. We have people that just believe in Jordan. So Kanika, who also works, so the AutoZone family, first of all, is amazing. If you work at AutoZone, just raise your hand for a second. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this, thank you guys.
My daughter worked at AutoZone.
It's amazing. But so many folks at AutoZone have loved Jordan's story, and Kanika was actually one of them as well, who fell in love with Jordan's story and just became relentless in saying other people need to hear about this story, and made some contacts also, which is why we're here at Barnes & Noble today. So pretty excited about that. But yes, the editing process, that's not what we do. We got to get somebody to help us with that.
Not fun. Yeah. All right, any other questions? Okay, I think that's it.
Oh, we got one back here?
Oh. Hi, Ms. Fergus. I'm my art teacher.
Somebody's trying to make their way up.
I'm our art teacher. So, Jordan, my question is, how do you stay so humble? You're writing all this stuff about being confident in yourself, but one of the things that I've really noted about you as I've gotten to know you is that you have a real humility.
Not sure. The question was, I guess, how do I stay so humble? I don't know. I guess I'm really proud of the work that I've done, and I don't really need to boast about it because the real results are like when I see young girls' lives change, right? When they're confident and they're winning, that's all that I need, right? So I'm not a big boaster about it. Thank you guys all for coming, really. I don't really talk about it that much. Yeah, I just want, the results are what really makes everything worth it. So thank you so much for coming.
Okay, guys, so now I got to get up off the floor.
So one thing, so Jordan and I talk all the time, and so sometimes I get text messages when she should be asleep, it's like midnight, and she says, hey girl, because she knows I hate it, hey girl, and I'll say, what? And she'll say, I have this idea, right? And it was about the Confidence Club. That was her first idea about the book. And then we talked about having confidence tea parties for little girls, and confidence vision board parties, and confidence leadership workshops, and confidence workbooks, and diaries, and this whole line of confidence products, because that's the muscle that girls need. They need confidence, right? That keeps them out of unhealthy relationships, that helps them make the right decisions when they have their careers and their college, careers, all those things. And so we're never done working on confidence. Jordan's on a journey, right? We have some days when we're not confident, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and so we talk to ourselves. The affirmations are real, so moms and daughters, I would say, and this goes for men too. Boys need affirmations too. But today we happen to be talking about girls, and so we're on a journey. So when people say, how does she overcome her learning difference? We're still walking through it. We are not cured. And so one thing we've learned is self-advocacy. So when Jordan talks about the directions and instructions, sometimes she has to say, hey, I need to break these down. I don't understand that. When you give me 5 steps, in a paragraph form, I have to write them, in a checklist so I can understand it. So she's just learned how to accommodate the way that she learns. So it's still a journey.
Yes.
But we're on our way. Any other questions? Dad, do you have anything to say?
It's a real feeling. And seeing a little girl grow up into be a young, beautiful teenager, and I'm just all taking it. I'm so proud of it.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. I've been a little emotional this morning. I've been hiding it because this is a big moment. But thank you guys so much. So I know that a lot of you guys have bought books, and for those of you who have, Jordan will sign some more. And then for those of you who haven't and want more, because some people buy them 5 and 8 at a time, we appreciate. And just know 100% of the proceeds are going to the Literacy Council. I want you to come with us. Come stand with us, Literacy Council, please. Please come stand with us, please. So can you tell us a little bit about the Literacy Council and who you guys support? Because we're honored to be able to donate these proceeds.
Absolutely. I also want to make sure that Penny Aronson is here. She's the one with the video phone over there. She works
Okay, I'm going to stand up now.
Staff at the Collierville Literacy Council. We serve adults in the Collierville community, surrounding areas, mainly in the areas of adult literacy, English as a second language, and also those who are working to achieve the HiSET, which is the replacement for the GED. And I think I can quote some statistics accurately, Penny, I hope so. The services provided by the Literacy Council have been on an incline, so much so that...
Okay, guys, I'm going to step back here just so I can wrap this up, but I just had to share with you guys what we had going on in our family today. And I just felt like it was... There we go. I just think it was a good fit for what we do on This and That with Denise Jordan. I talk about health and wellness and things like that, and empowering the, you know, the young housewife and that kind of thing. But we can't forget about before they become that young homemaker, that young housewife. So I wanted to share with you guys what I had going on today, and it's just such a nice thing. So when we talk about days in my life, it's just one of the days in my life that I'm my granddaughter. But you know, like I said, I'm just being a grandmother today, and I just wanted you to see the growth that she's having and the empowerment of our girls and our young girls, and paying attention to learning people definitely affects their health and wellness and their ability to be productive in society. So I just thought it was a good fit for us. So thank you, Jada, and thank you, Trisha, and Henry, and Amy, and there were so many guys out there, and I couldn't read them all because, like I said,